Okay. Yay! Welcome, everybody. So beautiful to have you here, Joe, Michelle. Somebody back over there. No. Jerry, happy birthday for this week. So exciting. Welcome, everyone. Stunning day. Stunning day. And just holding in our awareness a few people that were apologies that couldn't be here, Steph and Liz and Meg. I think who else emailed the text this morning. So let's take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, just look around this space. See the solid, warm earth, the vast, spacious sky, and this canopy of trees that is holding this space for us. Just look and notice, feel, connect. You are part of all of this, and it is part of you. And then take another deep breath in. And as you breathe out, feel yourself holding your space here. Holding your space on this earth, holding your space in this moment, holding your space in your body. And then taking another deep breath in. And as you breathe out, closing your eyes. If that doesn't feel right, that's okay. You can keep them open and bringing one hand to your belly and one to your heart. We're working with the breath again this week. So just tune in to your breath. Your breath tells you so much about where your nervous system is at in this moment, whether you're in sympathetic, go, 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 fight or flight, get things done, or whether you're in parasympathetic, relaxed, resting, digesting, chilling. Both are needed. We just need a balance. So just noticing without judgment, where is my breath? And then we're going to work with the ocean breath today. And so bringing your hand that's on your belly in front of your mouth, breathe in through your nose. And as you breathe out, make a ha sound into your hand like you're trying to fog a mirror. Repeat that again with your exhalation, ha, into your hand. And letting your hand come back to your belly, now closing your mouth. And on your next exhalation, try to make that same fogging, ha sort of feeling, but coming out of your nose. So there's just a slight constriction in your throat and the slowing of the breath on the exhalation. You can hear it. It's called the whispering breath. And then notice if you can also do that on the inhalation. Whisper the inhalation and whisper the exhalation. And feel how that slows the breath down. And then if it feels okay, add a count to that. 4 count in and a 4 count out. Beginning to stabilize and bring balance to the breath, to the body, to the nervous system. If 4 is too long, you could go 3. If it just doesn't feel good, don't worry about the count. You could go 5. Our life is not measured in years, but rather in the number of breaths we take. Most of us, because of our busy, busy lives, are over breathing chronically without even realizing it. And it's causing stress to our system, wear and tear. We actually aren't getting as much oxygen to our cells and tissues. We need a slow breath to allow the gaseous exchange, to allow some carbon dioxide to build that then shepherds the oxygen into our cells. It's healing to slow the breath. We all have enough oxygen in our bloodstreams, but we need it to get into our cells, and the carbon dioxide helps do that. As you continue to breathe, I'll read you a few words from Donna Martin. She says, "Observe me," says the breath, "and learn to live effortlessly in the present moment. Feel me," says the breath, "and feel the ebb and flow of life." This is called the ocean breath, one name for it. Feel the ebb and flow of life with the ebb and flow of your breath like the tide. "Allow me," says the breath, "and I'll sustain and nourish you, filling you with energy and cleansing you of tension and fatigue." And so we allow our practice today to truly be yoga, a union of the body, the movements of the body, the breath, and through that, bringing the mind into focus and presence and feeling the presence of our spirit. And so now release the hands. Let the breath just return to normal. And I'll guide you to come back to awareness of the breath. But just in general, trying to make sure you're breathing out of your nose the whole time as much as possible. And then taking a breath in, take the arms overhead. Breathe out, slow breath out, opening the arms wide. And then bringing yourself to standing. And we'll get ourselves activated. So we'll begin with activation and then earth sequence again. And then inner fire. So we're doing all the elements today. We've got air with the breath. We have earth with our space and with our earth sequence, fire with our movement, and then we'll come into some flow on the ground. Start that again so we get all of it. Okay. So just start to feel into your pelvis. We just want to create some movement here. So we have this spine that rises up out of our pelvis, and this is its foundation. We need strength here with our core, but we also need some movement. Because we sit so much in chairs, our hips are tight, our knees are tight, and we're lacking this movement through our pelvis. So just feel it going, give it a good shake, stick your bottom out, shake it to the back. Try to loosen it up. Bring it forward, back to the center. And then bring it right forward. Take your shoulders back. Still feel that movement. The knees are moving. The belly's moving. Feel the ribs loosening up so our diaphragm can move. And back to center. And then back to the back. Stick it out. Be proud. Feel that bottom. Enjoy the movement. And back to center. And then lift your left toes up. And just focus on that left hip. And play the drum on that hip. Give it a little massage. Enjoy your bottom. Loosen up. Feel these obliques working as you do that. And then take it around in a circle to the back. Keep those left toes up. Really push it out to the left. And the other way, bring it to the front. Feel those muscles working in your side body. Breathe and feel your diaphragm working. Breathing through the nose. And back to center. Give it a shake out. Take it back. Take it front. And then lift your right heel and tap out through that hip to the right. Give it a little massage. Be aware of your beautiful bottom. Warm up that hip. Beautiful. And then circle it around to the back. Bend the knees so you can really get into that movement. Take it around to the right. And then to the front. Let your hands show the way. Beautiful. And then back to center. And let's get our shoulders in. Give them a little shimmy. And just a little sway side to side as you do that. Beautiful. And then let your hips come to a bit of stillness for a second. Just shimmying your shoulders. So we're going to feel the ribs, the shoulders loosening up. So take the hands out to the side and squeeze the shoulder blades in this movement. And stick your chest out. Beautiful. And then we're going to add some bottom to it. Get it going, forward and back. Get it moving, a bit of twerking, whatever they call it. Yes, you do. Find it, make it big. Enjoy it. Arms up. Squeeze the elbows behind. We're focusing on the back movement. Squeeze. Open the heart. Beautiful. And then we're going to take our hands in front of our heart and really feel it. So now we're focused on the back and the front again. Legs are still swaying a bit side to side. And let's just add a little toe tap. Channeling your inner belly dancer. Beautiful. Take the leg up either side. Hips are moving. Chest is moving. You should be working here. And then take the arms high. Just feel that openness to the ribs. Look to the sky if you can. One side and then the other. And then one arm down and the other. Loosen up the shoulders. Yeah. Feel your ribs working. Feel your heart opening. Woo! Give everything a little shake. Well done. Feel you've got some movement now and some strength through here. There's something in that belly dancing, isn't there? It's hard work. All right, so feet are on the earth. Try to just breathe in through your nose. Knees are soft. Feel the ground supporting you. Hands under the belly button. Breathe in. Again. The next one we're going to change. Lift the hands high and fingers interlaced. Knees are soft. Up to the throat. Down to the earth. Up to the sky. Grounded and stable. Feel your feet on the earth. Feel your heart lift to the sky and open. Last of this movement. This is a breathing exercise. Step a bit wider. Now we come down to a squat. Just go as low as it feels good for you. Breathe in, rise, strong. Open. Breathe in. Squat, breathe out. All through the nose. Breathe in, lift to the sky. Stand tall and strong. Own this patch of earth that you're standing on. Feel your feet connected. Feel those hips loosening up. Feel your core rising strong. So you're really trying to rise with a flat back, with the heart as open as possible here. Breathe in. Okay, our next exhalation is going to be a forward bend, but we rise from the squat again to keep our back strong. Squat to rise. Follow your breath. Rise from your squat. Bowing with gratitude for that which you have. Breathe in. Breathe in. Think of something you're grateful for. And we rise strong and abundant when we're aware of what's working in our lives. Step back to Tadasana, and then that left leg comes back. Breathe in. Bend into the right leg. Arms come up. Breathe in, heart lifts. Open. If you're keeping it steady, just keep the legs closer together. Breathe in. Open. Breathe in. Feel the lungs filling. Balance. Last one here. Press the feet away. Be strong. Feel those shoulders already more open. Step forward. Right leg back. Press the feet away. Breathing in. Bend the knee. Arms on a diagonal. Breathe. Open the heart. Breathe in. Breathe out. Heart to the sky. And open. Fingers interlaced. Shoulders open. Take them down into their sockets. Open the heart. One more here. Breathe in. And step forward. Arms to the throat. And down. Arms to the sky. Step wider. Down to your squat. Breathe in. And open. Forward fold. Squat to rise. Back to Tadasana. Up to the throat. Down to the earth. Up to the throat. Down to the earth. Last one. Arms to the side in Tadasana. Press into the earth with your feet. Press up to the sky through the crown of your head. Stand balanced and tall. I think that's it. That's all we need to do today. Let's just come to Shavasana. I think we're balanced. Breathe here. And as we come into, except for the feet pulling, as we come into inner fire, get rid of this. Okay. Fingertips, index fingers and thumbs touching, heart open. Create an intention for your practice today. So as we come into inner fire, what do you want to bring some energy and vitality to in your life? Dedicate this sequence to some part of your life that might feel a bit stale, a bit heavy, stuck. Let's bring some fire and energy, breath and life to that part of you or your life. And then release the mudra. Breathe in once again up to the throat. Breathe out, step the legs wide. Turn the toes to face the left. Breathe in and reach through that left arm. We're coming into triangle. As you breathe out, the hand just comes to the knee to start. The right arm to the sky. Show me you've got some bend in your knees. They're not locked. And then press into the feet to open the heart and extend through that right arm. Breathe in, rise up and reverse that. Look to your right. Breathe out, stretch through the left hand and then come down. If you want to come lower than the knee now, feel fine. Show me you've got some bend, some stability. Press the legs away from each other, and as you breathe in, extend through that right arm and press your heart forward. Breathe in, rise up, reverse it. Look to your right. Breathe out one more time, coming down. If you would like to come all the way to the earth, your fingertips are just hovering there. You're not pressing into the earth. You're using your core. Bend a little bit into your knees. Show me they're stable. And then with your in-breath, press into the earth and extend through that right arm. Bring that heart forward and take your right hip back. Open, strong. Press the feet away from each other. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the nose and down into the earth. Then breathe in, rise up again and reverse. Enjoy that opening through this side. Hold here a moment. Look up to the sky. Stretch through the fingertips, And then breathing out, we're going to bend into that left leg. Bring our elbow here and take the right arm around. Stretch through the fingertips. Pause here a moment. Take your hands away and press your feet away from each other. Feel that they're solid and strong, especially into that right pinky toe. Those right toes should be on a diagonal towards the front of you. They shouldn't be going 90 degrees. Okay, very good. Now you can anchor yourself with your elbow. If you don't want to, don't put any weight there. If you need to, put some weight there. Breathe in, take that arm high. Breathe out, bring it down. If you need to take some weight out of the legs, then on the out breath, let yourself straighten the legs. If you're taking it steady today, breathe in long. Hold here and drop that right hip a bit lower. And if you can, take your heart and your face to the sky. 2 more breaths. Press the feet away, keep them strong. And then breathe and rise up. Reverse that again. Stretch through. Hold, then turn to look to the sky. And breathe out, arms come down. Turn to face your left leg. Bring yourself onto your ball of your right foot. Bring your hands down to the earth and lift that right leg into crane pose. Just an easy balance to start. We'll modify this in a moment. If you're already feeling strong and want to make this warrior, feel free to take the hands off the ground and take them out to the side or overhead. We're going to come in and out of this. So you're going to breathe in and then lengthen through the crown of your head. Breathe out, take the right leg down to the ground and the arms overhead. Breathe in and lengthen. Breathe out. We'll come back into crane. Steady yourself for a breath. Make sure that the hips are facing down towards the ground. You're not letting that right hip roll outward. Breathe in, extend through the crown, draw the shoulders back, open the heart. Chin is slightly tucked so the back of the neck is long. And then on your next exhalation, bend into that left leg, take the right leg down, rise up as you come into your inhalation. Look to the sky. Breathing out, arms come back one more time into crane. You might even want to come to the high side of your block there just to keep your head a bit higher. So you're there. You all right? Yeah, and keep legs closer. Inhale, extend through the crown. And exhale, take that leg back down and the arms come overhead as you transition to your inhale. Exhale, open the arms wide. Hands come down to the level of your knee. Your back foot now is back in a triangle position, so your toes are generally going off on a diagonal, but more towards your front leg. Extend through the crown, tuck your chin a little bit, roll the shoulders back and down, and then breathe in and take the left arm up to your lower back. Look over your shoulder, take that left shoulder back. Breathe out, come back to our starting position. As you do this, I want you to focus on the weight opening again with your inhale, trying to come into that right heel. Don't let it come off the ground. As you come back to your starting position, I want you to draw your pelvic floor up strongly, firm your core. Breathe in and open. Feel how that creates a better foundation. Breathe out, come back to center. If you want to come lower now, the hands could come down towards the ankle, either inside or outside the ankle, you choose. Breathe in and open. We'll do 2 more breaths here, either holding or coming out with your exhalation, twisting with your inhalation. You choose. Lengthen through the crown, chin is slightly tucked, shoulders are tucked into their sockets like you've got little pockets back there. Heart is open. After your second exhalation, we come back to center. We take that right leg a little bit further back and find ourselves in warrior. Beautiful. So you're going to breathe in up to warrior 1. Breathe out, warrior 2. Sink into that knee. Pause. Take a look at your hips. Make sure they're open. Press into that right heel and pinky toe. Breathe in, warrior 1. Feel the twist, but don't let your legs move. Your legs are rock solid. Breathe out, warrior 2. Keep going with your breath. In breath to 1, out breath to 2. In through the nose, out through the nose if possible. Trying to sink a little deeper if that's right for you with each exhalation. Spine is long and tall with your inhalation. Legs are pressing away. Or you could even have a play with trying to draw them in towards each other. That's harder. Notice what gets engaged. Last warrior 2. Pause here. Feel a golden light at Manipura, the solar plexus. Remember your intention. I send vitality and energy to whatever it is you've dedicated your practice to today. And see that beaming out to that part of your life, to yourself, to a certain person, to a situation. Then breathing in, turn to the front, arms come high. Breathing out, knees bent as you come into wide leg forward fold. Pause here. Just breathe. Press the feet away. Let you come higher. I'm conscious here in the sun as well. Sway if you like. Stay still if you like. Bend knees if you like. Keep them straight if you like. What feels good? What feels nice here? Soften. Soften the face. Let gravity draw your lower back to the earth and your hamstrings gently lengthen. If you know you've had hamstring injury before, then engage your heels and try to draw them backward. You'll feel how your bottom engages when you do that. Just protects the hamstrings. And then bend the knees, engage the glutes, and rise up slowly, one vertebra at a time. Take the arms high, take them wide, look to the sky, and breathe out, bring them down. Breathe in. Arms wide, toes turned to the right. Breathe in, extend through the right arm. Breathe out, triangle to the knee. Or if you know you can go lower, feel free. Take a look at your legs. Show me you've got some bend in them. And then they can come towards straight but not locked. Press them away. Breathe in, lift that left arm, open the heart, smile. Breathe out, release, and take the arm behind. Hold here, look to the sky. Breathe in, extend. Breathe out, go lower if you like. Bend through the knees a bit. Press them away. Breathe in, lift the heart. Breathe out, come high. Hold here as you look to the sky. Breathe in. Breathe out, hold. Let that breath flow down through your body. Breathe in, lengthen through. Go as low as you like. Your body knows what we're doing. Bend through the knees. Press the feet away. Breathe in and lift the heart. Look to the sky if that's right for you. And hold here. In breath through the nose. Out breath. Strong, steady, open-hearted. Move if it feels better. One more cycle of breath. There's some days I don't like holding at all. I just need some flow. So tune into your body. And then with your in-breath, lift. Take that left arm down your leg. Support yourself. Stretch through the right fingertips. Look to the sky. And then breathe out. Bend into that right knee. Elbow comes. You may want to take your leg further back if you know you can go low so you can get this hip down. If you're keeping it steady, keep it closer. Breathe in and take the arm over. Stretch through. Make sure it's your left pinky toe that's stabilizing your left pinky finger. Stretch from pinky to pinky. Beautiful. Breathe in. Release that arm down. Sorry, that was a breathe out. Breathe in, open. Lengthen through. Look to the sky if you can. Breathe out. Make sure that knee's not flopping in or out. Breathe in. And down. Two more breaths. So you're either going to breathe in and hold, or you're going to keep flowing what feels good. If you're looking for challenge, you're challenging yourself to go deeper. The deepest is when that right thigh is parallel to the earth. You probably have to take your legs wider to do that, but you choose. You could just keep it soft and flowing. And last one, rise up, straighten the legs, turn towards that right leg, turn onto the ball of your left foot, and then reach forward with your hands to come into crane. Make sure the hips are facing down towards the ground, the shoulders are back, The chin is slightly tucked. You're looking between your hands. If you want to make it harder, arms out to the side or overhead in warrior. But we're going to flow through. So breathe in, stretch through the crown. Breathe out, place that left foot back down. Bring the arms back, and then breathe in, take them high. Breathe out, come back into your version, crane or warrior three. Chin slightly tucked, spine long, breath full through the nose. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out, slowly put that leg back down. And then as the arms come up, let the breath take them up, the inhale. One more time. Breathe out down to your crane or warrior. Be aware of your transitions. Make them strong, grounded, lengthened, stable. I jinx you when I say that. Breathe in long through the crown. Breathe out. Bring that leg back down. Breathe in. Rise up. Open the heart. Give a little shimmy to the shoulders. Loosen the ribs. Breathe out. Hands come to above the knee. Oh, there's a mozzie on me. Where have you come from? Breathe in. Bring the right hand to the low back. Look over the shoulder. Really try to take that right shoulder back. Breathe in, breathe out, back to center. Breathe in. Twist. Breathe out, recenter. So the focus here as you twist is keeping that left heel down on the ground. So bend into the knees a bit. Find that foundation. It's more important that your feet stay stable than that you're able to twist deeply. So once those foundations are set, as you practice this, you'll slowly find that space to loosen and uncurl the spine. So I'd rather you have stable legs than a really deep twist. And back to center. If you want to go deeper now, we'll do 2 more rounds. If you feel like coming down to the ankle, inside or outside the ankle, and uncurling the spine. We won't add a straight arm yet. We'll do that next round. And out. Beautiful. Breathe in. Rise up. Breathe out. Let the arms out. Coming into warrior. So you may like your legs a bit wider. Breathe in. Take the arms overhead. Breathe out. Sink into warrior one. Press the feet away. Breathe in. Breathe out. Warrior two. Breathe in. Warrior one. Warrior two. Cycle through here. Press the feet away. Find that left pinky toe. Give it a wiggle. Press it into the earth. Make sure that right knee is tracking over the second toe. Stabilize the knee. Use the inner thigh muscles. Last one. When you come to warrior two, pause here. Remember your intention. Feel golden light at the solar plexus. And feel it shining out to this intention that you've set. Turn your head and look towards your left hand and just see if it's in line with your right. Look side to side. And then hold it there. Now you've got some proprioception. Extend through the fingertips. Feel what that feels like to be balanced through the shoulder girdle. And then breathe in. Turn the toes to the front. Take the arms high. Breathe out, forward fold. So we have 5 breaths here. You choose how you want to spend them. soft and easy and free, strong and pressing legs apart and drawing head towards the earth, swaying, feeling watery, seaweedy, oceany, or feeling grounded and strong and steady, engaged. What would feel better for you? What's your body asking for this morning? And then walking or hopping your feet back to hip width apart. Uncurl the spine slowly. Take the arms to the sky. And breathe out, bring them back to the heart. Pause a moment, feel the breath. And take 3 rounds of 4-4 breathing with the Ujjayi. Make that whispering sound. Tune in. And then I invite you to notice what that will feel like, if you like, to bring that whispering breath into this next round of inner fire. We're not going to spend quite as much time with this round, but I'll offer you some more challenges if you like. So breathe in, take the legs wide, arms wide. Breathe out, turn the toes to the left. Breathe in, extend through the arms. Breathe out into the fullest expression of triangle that feels good for you. We'll stay here for 3 breaths. You choose whether you come out with the in-breath and rise, or you hold here, whether you're using Ujjayi or whether you're just letting yourself breathe naturally through the nose. Breathe in, rise up, stretch behind. Breathe out, side angle pose, bend into the left knee, either elbow touching, hand to the inside with the arm overhead, or you could take a bind if you like. So you could take that left arm down and through underneath the thighs and then grasp the other one. Oops. We're going to stay here for 3 cycles of breath. Have a play if it feels good. Well done. And then try to draw that right shoulder back, Annalise. Good. Press the feet away. Lengthen through the spine. Smile, whichever you've chosen. And then release. Beautiful. Rise up. Take the arms high. Enjoy where your body's at today. Breathe out. Come down. Turn so you're on the ball of the right foot. So you're going to come back into crane if that would feel good as a balance for you, or we're going to make it a little bit harder. We're going to breathe in and take the right arm to the sky. Right leg to the sky. We're going to breathe out and bring the foot onto the knee and sink down into a one-legged chair pose, hands at the heart. So you choose which would feel better, crane to standing, crane holding, or one-legged chair. If you're in one-legged chair, try to sink that bottom down, weight coming into the heel of the left foot, heart lifting, shoulders back and down, squeeze behind the shoulder blades. Remember that feeling we did with our dancing to warm up. We warmed up those muscles, our middle traps and rhomboids. Squeeze behind the heart, sink a little deeper, and then breathe and arms rise, leg rises. Breathe out, take it behind. Well done. Coming into reverse triangle. So you're either staying where we were with hand coming to the low back, or you can straighten that left arm now, and the right arm is either inside or outside the ankle, or even at knee height. You choose, but make sure it feels okay for your shoulder. If it doesn't, Keep it bent and just draw that elbow back. So it's your left arm coming back, right arm is where you choose. Knee, shin, ankle, earth. If you come to the earth, you challenge yourself more. If you're not resting into your fingertips, but rather hovering there to keep your core active, breathe. 2 more cycles of in breath for 4, out for 4, in for 4, out for 4. Come out of the pose. Take that right leg a little bit further back. In for 4, warrior 1. Out for 4, warrior 2. Warrior 1, warrior 2. One more round, and then we hold at warrior 2. Golden light at your solar plexus. With your out breath, feel as if you're beaming that out to whatever area of your life you're focused on. If you need to, look towards your right hand, make sure your arms are level, and extend through the fingertips. Sink a bit deeper if you can. Press into that right toe. Beam it, feel it with that whispering breath, sending strength, vitality, fire. And then breathe in, take the arms high. Breathe out, bend the knees slightly, come over with a flat back, arms at shoulder height, and just kind of a little sway side to side here. Loosen through the hips again. Bring the hands behind, interlace the fingers, touch the palms if you can, take them high. If this is not good for your shoulders, just use one of the variations we did before. And then let yourself sink over towards the earth. Really draw those shoulders back. Enjoy this opening. Keep it just a flat back if you prefer, rather than coming all the way down. One more breath here. And then breathe out, bend the knees, bring the hands down. Take the arms high, breathe in. Breathe out, arms come down. Breathe in, arms extend, toes to the right. Breathe out, your version of triangle. 3 cycles of breath, in for 4, out for 4, or just natural breathing into your belly. In, 2, 3, 4. Come out if it feels better, in and out. We've got one more round. You choose. With your inhalation, rise up slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhalation, legs a bit wider for side angle pose. 4. Again, you can stay with the elbow. You can go inside even with a block, or you can take the bind. So the right elbow would come right down as far as you can get it under the thigh, which allows that right arm to come around and meet the left. And then draw your shoulder back, open the heart, and look up if you're trying to bind. Beautiful. Breathe. 3 more rounds. In for 4, out for 4. In for 4. Ooh, our little swan friends are coming. I don't see their babies. Out for 4. One more breath. And out. Release your bind. Take the right arm overhead. In for 4. And as you breathe out, come on to the ball of that left foot. So you've got crane, if you'd rather stay there for balance today, or we're going to breathe in and take that left leg high. Breathe out, left foot over the right knee, and we sink to one-legged chair. If it feels better, you could even press into that left knee. Otherwise, focus on your cycles of breath. 4 in, 4 out. Sink down your belly, your bottom. Weight into the heel of the right foot. Roll those shoulders back and down. Press the chest forward. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Chin slightly tucked. Back of the neck is long. Keeps your breathing passage balanced. Sink a bit deeper if you can. And with your next inhalation, rise. Leg comes up. Be aware of your transition. 4 counts back. Inhalation to your reverse triangle. Right arm comes back. So it's either elbow or extending through the arm now if that feels good. Your left hand could be, or is it your right hand? Which hand is forward for you guys? Left hand could be all the way down to the earth, inside the ankle or outside. But I want your left heel on the ground. So don't compromise that stability in order to twist more deeply or bend forward more strongly. Ah, gorgeous. He's come to say hi. Isn't he big? Oh, pelican, beautiful. He's going, what's going on over here? And with your next inhalation, come out, take the arms high, well done. Breathe out, arms come down. Breathe in. You may want to take that leg further back. We need them closer together for reverse triangle, but further for warrior. Breathe in, warrior 1. Warrior 2. Check out your arms. Breathe in for 4. Breathe out for 4. Keep going. 2 more cycles. After the next cycle, settle in warrior 2. Keep with the breath. Press the legs away and send that out breath, that breath. Send tides of golden light to whatever you've dedicated your practice to. And then breathing in, turn the leg forward, take the arms high. Breathing out, legs bend, release. Let this be really soft. Bend your knees, just a little flow as we finish our practice. Ravaya Namaskar, the inner fire sequence. A beautiful sequence to do when you need a bit more heat and energy, fire and vitality in your life. And feel that grounded by the earth beneath you, air through the breath and the sky. And then hop or walk your feet back to hip width apart. Breathe in, uncurl. Arms to the sky. And breathe out, open wide. Index fingers and thumbs touch and just notice how you feel. And then we'll come down onto the ground, come into a seated position. Just check the time. Okay. So you're going to have your left leg in front of your right. You could be sitting up on a block if that's going to help you get your hips a bit higher than your knees. Beautiful. And you're going to take your right hand to the ground. Try to keep that left hip grounded as you just do a side bend over. So we're still working with opening up our ribs for the breath. Beautiful. Breathe out, come out. Breathe in, side bend. Your elbow might be all the way to the ground as long as you can keep that left buttocks on the ground. Breathe in, and this time make it a twist. So right hand comes to the outside of the knee, look over your shoulder. Press into your left fingertips and press your heart forward. Uncurl. Come back into your side bend, but this time I want you to look up to the sky again. Take your heart around, make it a little bit of a twist to the sky, but still open through those left ribs. And breathe out, come back to your twist. Beautiful. Doesn't it feel good? Take the shoulders back, squeeze them together, press that heart forward. You can use the strength in that left hand, those fingertips, to really take the spine tall and propel that heart forward as you draw the shoulders back. Come back to center, take the legs wide, and just forward fold. Give the legs a little shake. Ooh, press the heels away. A little sway with your hips. We're still finding that movement through our hips. Lovely. And then breathe in, come up. Bring the legs together. Now the right leg in front of the left. Same thing. So left arm supports you. Side bend. If you can go as low as your elbow, make sure that that bottom stays on the ground, the right bottom. Breathe in here. Breathe out. Come to your twist. Draw the right and left shoulders back. Chest forward. Twist from the base of your spine. Active all around your heart. Breathe in and out. Let's find our 4-count breath again. So 4 counts as you come into the side bend. 4 counts out as you come to the twist. 4 counts in as you come to the side bend, but look up to the sky. 4 counts out as you come to the twist. 4 counts in as you unwind and take the legs wide. 4 counts out as you fold forward. 1 round of breath here. And out. 2, 3, 4. Breathing in as you rise up. And we're going to take it a little bit deeper. So if you like this time, you could bring the left leg into half lotus. So you tuck it into the crease of your right leg. Just have a play, see if that's going to work. If it's not quite there, but it's close and you just need to support it with something, feel free to grab your block or your runners or your bag or something. Or if you know it's available to you, you could come into full lotus here and then take the right leg over. So it's up to you. So choose, or just stay where you were if that was more comfortable. So we're going to breathe in, once again, side bend. The only thing we've changed are the legs. Breathe out, 4 count to your twist. Now we can change the twist and take it deeper as well. So if you've come into half lotus or full lotus, you may want to turn the left palm behind, wrap it around. You might need to use your right hand to help. Grab your foot And take the right hand to the outside of the knee again. So you've taken a bind. We're going to have 3 breaths here. In for 4 and out for 4. Just honoring where your body's at today. Smiling, giving your legs, your hips, your ankles, your knees some encouragement here. I can tell you that when I first started practicing yoga, I could not do full lotus to save my life. And I haven't actually worked on it. It's just through all the other poses that my hips and knees and ankles have released enough to allow it to happen. And then with your next inhalation, release the bind if it's there and come all the way to your side bend. Look up. Breathe out, arm comes down. Release the legs. Take them wide. Give them a little shake. Breathe in. Breathe out, forward fold. Other side, 4 count in. Breathing out. So the left leg's in front. Just stay where you were if that's where your body's happy. And there's probably quite a difference between your your right leg in front. So if you're trying half lotus, you were trying to get the foot into the crease of the left leg, and you could support it if you need to. If you're coming into full lotus, of course, then you take the left leg over the top. Okay. So we're going to breathe in. Breathe out, side bend. Breathing in, rising up. Breathe out. Take that left hand to the outside of the right knee. Now, if you're taking a bind, the right hand, the palm faces backward first, then bring it around. You may use your left hand to help it grab your foot, and then take the right shoulder back. Lift through the spine. If you're not in the bind, then you're just pressing into those right fingertips to keep the spine tall. Breathe here. Again, you might notice a difference in the 2 legs. For this one, my left ankle is going, ow, I don't want to stay here very long. Be compassionate. Listen to your body. There's a time to work towards your edge and a time to be compassionate, but we never want to go past our edge. Just want to keep it where we go, oh yeah, that's a nice little challenge. And then breathing in, uncurl, come all the way to your side bend. And breathe out, release. Release the legs. Mine are going, thank you. One more, last time, legs are wide. And fold forward. The legs a little shake. Beautiful. And then breathe in, rise. And so I wanted to give you the opportunity to really feel the chest open, that lovely full expression of the heart and breath. So we're going to do it in 2 stages to see what feels good for you. So we're coming into wild thing. So we're going to start with cat, which wild thing feels really good for some and goes, nah, not ready for this for others. So we're going to start in cat. So just a cat-cow here. 4 count in as you stick out your butt and draw the palms of your hands towards your knees. 4 count out as you press your palms away and out. 1 more, palms dragging towards you without moving with the in-breath on 4. With the out-breath, press the palms forward without moving. 4. Beautiful. Come to neutral. And then you're going to take your left foot and just bring it over behind the right and take your left arm up to the sky. So this is one variation that you can do for wild thing. So just try to take the heart high. You might even like to look up and take the arm back. You could extend that left leg back more towards straight if that gives you more stability. So here's one variation. And then bring the hands down. Let's do the other side. So take the right leg over, either bent or straight. Take the right arm to the sky. Lift your heart and look up. Let that right arm comes back and really open the chest and the heart. Press the left hand into the earth. Breathe out, come down. So we're going to go a bit deeper now, if you like, into full wild thing. So tuck the toes, or if not, just stay with the cat that we were doing. Come into downward dog. Press one heel down and then the other. Breathe. And it's actually easier, truthfully, if you come forward into a little bit of a plank. So bring your weight forward towards plank and then take your left leg and cross it over the right. Press it down and then press into the right hand and lift the heart, lift the hips. Take that left arm back and smile and feel wild and crazy and beautiful and strong, whether you're doing this from cat or whether you're in full wild thing. And then come back to center. Just a couple of heel pedals in dog or cat-cows in cat. And we'll come to the other side. So bring your weight forward towards plank. And then roll yourself to the outside of the left foot. Right foot comes over. Lift the right arm. Lift the heart. Take that shoulder back. Breathe and enjoy. Lift the hips. Expand, extend. Feel glorious. And then breathe out. Come back into downward dog or cat. And just pause for 3 cycles of 4-count breath. And smile. You're amazing. Your body's amazing. The beautiful, vast blue sky is amazing. And you're part of it. And then the knees come down if you're not already there. Give the hips a little wiggle. Just a little dancing cat, hip dancing cat, and the other way. Lovely. And then come to seated. Roll back on your back. Tune in for a second. What haven't I done for you? We're just about to finish our practice. So just feel. You have 10 rounds of breath to finish your practice. So if you're doing something that needs sides, it'll be 5 cycles of breath on each side, or 10 cycles of breath in one posture. Feel into your body. Last cycle on this side if you're doing something that takes sides. And 5 more cycles to finish here. In and out. 4 more cycles. And out. In. Observe me, says the breath, and learn to live effortlessly in the present moment. Feel me, says the breath, and feel the ebb and flow of life. Allow me, says the breath, and I'll sustain and nourish you, filling you with energy and cleansing you of tension and fatigue. And so we'll come now down into Shavasana or legs up the tree or whatever variation of where you would like to be for deep relaxation. So add layers if you need to, move to the sun, move to the shade. Decide if you want your head going downhill with the gravity. It's actually a beautiful thing to do if you're mindful of your blood pressure. Or whether you want your head uphill. It's like a free slant board here. And even as you are getting yourself dressed and prepared, be conscious of that breath. Slow and even. An easy way to do it without having to focus on it is just to hum your out breath out slowly in your throat. Just a really gentle hum of your out breath. It just slows the breath down. It would be very good for your thyroid and parathyroid as well, if you have any thyroid things in your family or for yourself. And then once you've settled, just notice the feel of the breath. And I invite you to take your awareness into your belly. If you need to put your hands there to feel it, then please do, but you don't have to. And just have a sense with your next few breaths of really allowing the belly to open and expand. So we know that the inhalation is a contraction, it takes effort, but the exhalation is a relaxation of the diaphragm. You can just let it go. That's why you like to, when you flop into your favorite chair, there's a because everything lets go. So with your inhalation, allow that gentle effort to really fill your belly. And with your exhalation, feel your belly soften. It should just soften and relax and let go. And then with your next few cycles of breath, I invite you, after you feel your belly fill and expand, to allow that breath to go deeper so that it begins to extend into the ribs, into the lower chest. So you feel the belly expand and you keep breathing more deeply until you feel those lower ribs expand as well. It's a nice, long, deep breath. And then with the exhalation, you feel the ribs soften and then you feel the belly soften. So it's in the opposite order. Belly fills, ribs expand, ribs relax, belly relaxes. And then with your next few cycles of breath, I invite you, after the belly is filled, after the lower ribs have expanded, to take that breath into the upper chest. So you feel a longer breath again. Belly full, lower ribs extend, upper chest extends. You might even feel the collarbones lifting a bit. really full. We call this a deep yogic breath. And we've got one more stage. So you fill from the bottom upward and you relax and release from the top downward. And then with your next cycles of breath, I invite you to take that breath as full as it's comfortable for you, right up to the base of the throat. So the belly fills, the ribs expand, the upper chest expands, the collarbones lift, and you feel that right up into the base of your throat. Really feel that you're drinking in these beautiful, long, deep breaths. And your body is going, yes, and singing with the joy of it. Feel all the branches of your lobes finally opening up, getting rid of stale, old pockets of air and energy. Nice, cleansing, deep breaths. 2 more of these, or if you've had enough, feel free to let go and relax. And at the end of the second exhalation, just let your breath settle. Come back to a gentler rhythm. And you might be more aware of the breath in the belly. And this time I invite you to just focus on the feel of the out breath. You're not trying to change it, just feeling how the belly softens with the out breath. Your breath has probably naturally deepened, naturally gone lower into the belly. In the upper part of the lungs, when we're breathing more shallowly and into our chest, there are more nerve connections to our sympathetic nervous system, to our fight or flight, to our go, go, go. So breathing there shallowly rather than into our belly tells our body to be on high alert. There's things to do. And so as we deepen our breath and allow it to come into the belly, the diaphragm, active and working gently, there's more nerve fibers in the lower lungs that connect to the parasympathetic, our relaxation response. We tell our body it's all good, all is well. We don't have to be on high alert. We can relax, digest, heal, or have sex, called our breed and feed system as well. But just as you allow yourself to observe these out breaths, the feel of your body just effortlessly letting go, and just aligning yourself, the whole of the energy of your body, with peace and softness, with homeostasis, with balance. A place where we can observe the ebb and flow of life from a place of equanimity, a place of resilience. I know I have everything I need within me to meet whatever life brings today. I tell my body that each breath comes and goes. This breath too shall pass, and I release it without struggle. And in the same way, I let my body know that this moment shall pass, whether it's pleasant or unpleasant. This too shall pass, and I let go with ease, without clinging, without attachment, without fear, knowing that I have everything I need within me. All the resources I think I need are already here. And as I stop and come into my body and align with my breath, I can remember. Remember who I am. Remember that when I'm not distracted by, caught up in unnecessary things, then this truly is the best season of my life. And so as you feel the breath so gentle and easy and soft in your belly, have a sense of that softness extending down your legs. Just an easy feeling of warmth or gentleness or softness flowing down the legs with each exhalation. Feeling the breath in the belly. And with each exhalation, allowing that softness of the belly to expand upward into the chest, to the heart, to the lungs, to the upper back, warming your heart. Softness and flow in your belly. And with your exhalation, feeling that softness flow across your shoulders and down your arms to your hands and fingers. Softness, peace, resilience, equanimity in your belly. And with your exhalation, feeling that spread effortlessly up through your neck and shoulders to your head, your face, all around your brain. Softness in your belly and easiness. I know I have everything I need in this moment. And feel with your exhalation how that extends to your sense of your mind, of who you are, knowing that your mind is not just in your brain, but through your whole body. Feeling the softness in your belly and feel it extend out to the whole of your being, to your whole aura. And maybe through that softness, having a sense of your bliss layer, your spirit that's always been soft and at peace. I truly am that which I am seeking. And this is the best season of my life. And so hearing sounds around you, feel the ground beneath you, aware of the blue sky above you. In our practice today, we felt the earth element just by being here in nature and through our earth sequence. We felt the fire element in our muscles, in our inner fire sequence, with the vitality we bring to our practice. We felt the air element and the beautiful air around us, and our focus on the breath. And we felt the water element with the dam here around us, but also in our ability to just to flow with the breath, to flow with that which comes and goes in our practice and in our lives. And so I invite you to bend your legs and put the soles of your feet on the mat if they aren't there already. And you may like to take the feet about mat width apart and just have a gentle windscreen wiping of your knees side to side as you reawaken. As you do this, you may like to slowly open the eyes and just look up through the canopy of trees, tuning back into this space, grounding, feeling your body here. And then bringing your knees into your chest, give them a hug. And when you feel ready, rolling onto one side. And again, really look, see what's around you as you roll to the side. Lovely. And then as you're ready, coming up to sitting. Finishing your practice with one hand on your heart and one in your belly. Feeling your precious cycle of breath. Remembering that our life is measured in breaths, not in years. It's important to keep it steady, to breathe through our nose, to balance our go, go, go with deep, long, steady breaths. And we'll finish our practice with one Om, breathing in. And our hands come to prayer position. Press the thumbs, feel them at the heart. Acknowledge the highest within you, the highest within everyone who shared our practice today and those who couldn't be with us today, and the highest in all living beings to whom we are all interconnected to and with, as we bow together and say Namaste. Smile, have a look around, smile at the space, at your neighbors,